Today on the channel, the fans win again with the WWE Mattel Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels Amazon exclusive fan takeover.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Ultimate Edition unboxing and review. And today, the Amazon exclusive fan takeover Shawn Michaels. But remember, for all your wrestling figure needs, to hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle to save yourself 10%. So Shawn Michaels returned to the Ultimate Edition line, I guess we'd say, with this one. It's a fan takeover as well, being an Amazon exclusive. The fans got a vote on WWE.com, and this is the one that won out. I do not even remember what I voted for, but I think this is good enough. This is different, and there's a lot of people online that have had this before me that I see in Twitter posts and things like that saying this is the greatest Ultimate Edition of all time. Now, I wouldn't go that far, but you never know. I've been surprised before. I may be surprised again. But it's an interesting outfit for Shawn Michaels, and we'll do a little comparison later on in this video. As when I think of this outfit, this is exactly what I think of. So I'll save that for the end of the video. But of course, we're going to do this video like we do all the other videos on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So let's take a look at the packaging first. We know it, we love it, we want some more of it. We got the Ultimate Edition, got the big window box, of course. Shawn Michaels in the package there, big window. The red frame against the white, very typical fan takeover packaging here. Got Shawn Michaels looking like a sexy boy is what he's looking like right there. Does that just define sexy boy? I think it might. It just very well may. Ultimate Edition Shawn Michaels on this side, and you get to the back of the package, and we've got the blurb, we got the tail of the tape, we got the glamour shot of the action figure, glamour shot of the man himself in the ring, and then the blurb and the fan takeover results. So we'll bust through all these and read this and see what it says about old Shawn Michaels. Fan takeover, 6'1", from San Antonio, Texas. Hot this time of year, hot. Finisher, the good old Sweet Chin Music. Career highlights, 4-time WWE champion. This was the winner gear, Survivor Series 1995, got 39% of the vote. King of the Ring 95 coming in at 22% of the vote. King of the Ring 1996 coming in at 38. So it was really down to the wire there. So we'll see. We'll probably end up getting all of these depictions of Shawn Michaels eventually, I'd have to imagine. 1995 was the year of the Heartbreak Kid. After winning the Royal Rumble match to compete for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, he won the legendary ladder match at SummerSlam against Razor Ramon and capped off the year leading his wild card team to victory at Survivor Series. And we very well could have a Razor Ramon Ultimate Edition. I believe Ultimate Edition Series 16, I think it is. There is rumors that is going to happen, but nothing official as of now from Mattel. All right, let's take a look at here. Let's get him out of the package. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what all the fuss is about, as one may say. And I got to give a special shout out to my buddy Dougie, local collector here. He did get these from Amazon. Unfortunately, my order got delayed 2 more weeks. What are we doing, Amazon? Don't you know I need these things? But 2-week delay. So he said, hey, when yours come, just give me one of those. And that's what I'm going to do. So I really appreciate the help. Need all the help I can get. On the bottom here, it says, I'm not your boy toy. What's it say here? The Heartbreak Kid on the other side. For those keeping track at home of what it says on these packages here. Off to the side, shoebox style. See you later, goodbye. And plastic prison time. Oh boy, what do we got? The Heartbreak Kid. There he is right there, looking pretty good. We do get one extra head here. Let me grab that. Pop out the hat. Pop out that. Got a little Chaps action. Oh, why wouldn't we have some Chaps? And there it is, and we're off to the races. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. And we got this Spider-Man style. Bam! There it is off the screen. Goodbye. All right, let's break down these accessories first, and we're going to start with the good old hands, and I am very thankful that they gave us some fists for Shawn Michaels. Every wrestler needs some fists. Shawn Michaels, no different. We do got good fists here, and it's wrapped in the color scheme to go along with this figure. So I'm here for that all day long. Very cool. Uh-oh, I do see a little smudge of paint on the nose of this one. We'll talk about that here in a second. And I already lost an earring, so that answers that question. More to come on that. He does got quite the pair of chaps here, like a young sexy boy would. Of course, my first reminiscent memory of Chaps was probably Poison's Bret Michaels back in the day. on the cover of Rip and Metal Edge and Rolling Stone and things like that. And I remember thinking, man, that chaps, I need to get myself a pair of chaps. He used to wear like black chaps over his jeans. I was like, you know, that'd be a good look for fifth grade Kyle. I wonder where I get those chaps at. And I remember going to like Yonkers, which is a department store, with my parents as a kid, and where do I get the chaps at? And they looked at me like I had two heads. I very distinctly remember that back in about 5th grade or so. Chaps, not for everybody, especially 5th grade Kyle, apparently. I don't know. But you do get chaps here, very, very nice. They do slide on. It looks like it'll take a little bit of work, but with these Ultimate Editions, you get that toe articulation. You can sneak them through pretty good. But a good feel to that. But then you do get a Polly Pocket style vest, so that is a little bit different. You kind of assume they would match together. They'd both be either Polly Pocket style or both kind of, not cloth, not soft, I guess soft goods, for lack of a better term. I would have thought that's the way it would have went, but I'm wrong. This does buckle in just like any other vest we've had before. Very iconic look, though. We all remember this. Now, I remember this look all day long. I just don't remember it as being part of Survivor Series 1995. That's just my brain not connecting, but I definitely remember this look for Shawn Michaels. We do get his matching hat. Got to have the hat. What a hat that is, too. It's got the same color design throughout. Looking good. Always love a good accessory. We get this extra head of Shawn Michaels. I guess before we dive into that, I was wondering if these earrings were removable, and it looks like they do just plug in right behind the ear. Man, that is a dangerous, dangerous game they're playing over here at Mattel. Especially if kids are buying these, man. These are going to fall away from kids all the time. I like the way it looks, but I'd rather have them permanently staying in there than being able to be removed, because they're not going to stick, they're going to fall off, they're going to get bumped, something like that. And good luck finding these guys in your carpet. That's all I can say. So I guess we're looking at heads. We might as well start with the heads here since I have this one. Unfortunately, I got a big red piece of paint right there on his tip of his nose. So I'm going to see if I can take a little acetone and just get that one off with a Q-tip or something. That's what I had to do for the John Cena Elite 96 just the other day, and that worked fine. A good Shawn Michaels head sculpt. I know this is Shawn all day long. He's got the little strand of hair in the front going there. Blue eyes, looking good, and then he's got his ponytail. Oh, look at that ponytail. Oh boy, look at that. Almost like a rat tail almost. Dare I say rat tail? But he does have that. So that's a good looking head. And then we get to this head. This is a more benign Shawn Michaels. Same hairdo going on, same earrings. It almost looks like he's got a wrench connected to his ear. Like he got a little wrench and said, you know, I'm a plumber by day and I use the wrench on my pipes and stuff, and I'm just going to clip them onto my ear. That's what it looks like. I know they're going for the earring, but to me it just looks like one end of a wrench hanging off of his ear. Maybe that's just me. You guys let me know in the comments down below. All right, head is, of course, removable side to side, and that's another thing I don't like. You turn the head to the side, bam, there goes one earring right off the bat, falling off. I just got a feeling there's going to be a lot of people losing these earrings, and it's going to be a sad, sad day. It's going to be a sad day when you lose these, and if you're ever trying to resell this, you're going to have to make sure you look, or if you're looking to buy a used one of these, make sure you look for those earrings, because if they're missing, that takes the value down, as you can imagine. So I don't like that a whole lot. These earrings aren't winning me over, that's for sure. And some paint issues already off the bat for me. And then we got some hair issues too. I got a little non-painted spot in the side of his hair as well. So a little bit interesting off the bat here with this Shawn Michaels. Articulation-wise, you do get the butterfly joints, which are always nice. Very, very tight butterfly joints, which is a very good thing. We all want tight joints. We go back to the Cody Supreme, a little bit too loose for my likings. This is just right. So really good there. You do get the shoulders that go around, up, down, all around, side to side. Of course, you use the bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows over here. Gotta love that. Love the forearm tape into the wrist tape, into the hand tape. Hands removable, of course. We did get fists, like I did to say with Shawn Michaels. I'm all for that. You do get the hula hoop at the waist. You do get the traditional waist as well. They do have his iconic tattoo colored in, where his last WrestleMania figure, it was black and white, which I thought was really strange. This one is colored in. I will say, I say it about all the Ultimate Editions, if you don't have the vest on or a shirt on, it does look a little wonky from behind. That's part of the articulation. I wish they could hide that better, as it really is an eyesore. But if you're not using it and you're covering it up, it gets covered up. So there you go. He does have chest hair going on. It's interesting. That's, I guess, what we'll say. I wish they would throw it back like the old Jax days. Give this some real fur chest hair so I can feel it, so I can rub my fingers through it, just like that Ruthless Aggression back in the day. You can get back to that, Mattel. We need to start getting real hair back in our figures. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Very iconic tights on the Heartbreak Kid here. Got a bunch of broken hearts throughout. You got the red and white. Bleeding over into pink and some of them there. A few scuffs on the knee pads as well. Down to the white boots with the ankles, of course. You do get a boot cut, thigh cut, side to side. Good splits there. Double jointed knees. They are unfortunately not pinless. That's always kind of a miss. You guys know I love my pinless joints. Ankles up and down, side to side, and then, of course, the patented Todd McFarlane toe articulation. You got to have that, or else we'd be saying, what are you doing? What are we doing? After all, does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Of course, we love our ringside stands. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. He fits not quite like a glove. We'll see if I can get that on there. Oh, user error. User error. That's what it is. But he does fit on the ringside stand. I see another little spot on the back that it missed a little brown paint. So that's unfortunate. Your mileage may vary. Of course, that's just mass-produced toys, mass-produced anything. You're going to have a couple of scuffs and things like that. Here and there, nothing is ever going to be perfect, as we can see here with this Shawn Michaels. I like the soft goods. I think I will probably display him with all of his regalia on. I think that is the way to go. I don't think I mentioned he does have Heartbreak Kid on the backside there. Looking very good. Gotta say, this one I wasn't really looking forward to, and I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, I look forward to all the figures, but this wasn't one of the ones that sticks in the back of my head like, oh, I got Chainsaw Charlie. He's coming. He's right around the corner. I didn't kind of feel that with this Shawn Michaels, but I've been a little bit more jazzed for it because I've seen a lot of messages online saying this is the greatest Ultimate. This is the best Ultimate we've ever had. I was really getting my expectations up a little bit. Gotta say, I gotta dimmer it down a little bit. Maybe you, if you love Shawn Michaels, he's your absolute favorite. Like I love the Ultimate Warrior. Maybe that's what it is. But it's not gonna be in my top 5. I'm just gonna tell you right now, it wouldn't have made my top 5 list. The paint inaccuracies and some of those issues do hold it back a little bit for me, but I'm also not the world's largest Shawn Michaels fan. I'm a Bret Hart guy. But I do like the look of it. I do like the era of Shawn Michaels. I think there's a lot more Shawn Michaels that we can move over into Ultimate Editions, and I'm sure before all is said and done, we'll have plenty more Ultimate Editions of Shawn Michaels. But definitely a good figure. It's definitely worth a pickup. Is it the greatest thing since sliced bread? And I should know. No, it is not the greatest thing since sliced bread. But whenever I see this gear of Shawn Michaels, I always go back to Jack's Classic Superstars, and I always go back to the LJN-inspired Shawn Michaels. I always thought this figure just looked so goofy. Way back then, to this day, it still looks goofy. And whenever I see this gear, I always think of this LJN, Classic Superstars-inspired LJN from back in the day. A very funny looking figure to me, but that's what we're doing here. We're building these guys, and they're finally here together. Maybe I'll display them together. I'll start a display of Shawn Michaels in this gear, or maybe I won't do that. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You all in on this Shawn Michaels? Are you one of the ones that thinks it's the greatest Ultimate of all time? And if you do believe that, tell me in the comments why this is the greatest Ultimate of all time. I would love to hear, like, really why it is the greatest Ultimate of all time. I get it. If you're a huge Shawn Michaels fan, okay, there's your answer there. But if there's something I'm missing here, if there's something more to it than other Ultimate Editions, maybe let me know. Or maybe it's just you love this iconic gear here, and that's part of the charm for you. But the weakest link for me on this is going to be the earrings. Those are going to drive me nuts. Got to be careful with those. Don't want to lose those. They do seem to fall off very easily. But let me know in the comments your thoughts on this Shawn Michaels. And of course, you made it this far, you might as well like the page, like and subscribe and comment and hit the old notification bell like I always say, do all that kind of stuff. And of course, follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter. And then ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson, and Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. I'm mixing it up here. You see that, guys? And then, of course, journey on over to Patreon. Link in the description below, where you can get this video and other videos much earlier, exclusive content, bonus content, and don't forget the monthly giveaways. And best of all, you get to support the channel. So for Shawn Michaels, Fan Takeover, WWE, Mattel, Ultimate Edition, I am Kyle. That's my dog Ace barking. And I'll see you guys all real soon.